Hi, my Puerto Rican family. It's me again, Luis, with more Puerto Rican history y'all don't know and y'all won't be told in school. Now, this amazing Puerto Rican right here, you see him? His name is Héctor Santiago Colón, born in Salinas, Puerto Rico in December 20th of 1942. Now, him and his family migrated to Harlem, New York in 1962, where he found his favorite job back in the 60s, being a police officer. You know, he walked around, he saw a police officer walking around like, oh my God, they command respect. That's what I want to be. So when he turned of age, he found out that he couldn't be a police officer unless he was a veteran. So my man, Héctor Santiago Colón, joined in 1967 the famous 1st Cavalry Division of the 7th Regiment of the 5th Battalion of the Company B. And he was in the Quang Tri Province area in an operation called Operation Jeb Stuart III. Now, this amazing Puerto Rican was a mortarman, which means that he had 4 other guys with him. You know, Operation Jeb Stuart was basically seek and destroy mission. Basically, you find the enemy and then you mortar them, you bomb them, you know, and theoretically there's nothing left. Now, on June 28th of 1968, on Quang Tri Province, Jeb Stuart and his company were ambushed by overwhelming force, and they were firing back and mortaring back, and in his foxhole, they couldn't leave his foxhole. There was overwhelming, withering fire on them. And a grenade landed inside their foxhole, him and his 4 friends. And he knew that he only had like 1, maybe 2 seconds before the grenade went off. And he was the only one who saw the grenade between the 5 guys. The only one who saw everybody else is firing back and trying to fire the mortar at the same time. So he did the most heroic act he could do. He grabbed the grenade, turned around, facing away from his friends, and gave his life, and his friends survived the engagement. Sadly, Specialist Colón passed away due to the grenade impacts. But April 7th of 1970, President Richard Nixon gave his family, for conspicuous gallantry and act of heroism, gave his family the Medal of Honor. And Héctor Santiago Colón from Salinas, Puerto Rico, born December 20th, 1942, was the 3rd Puerto Rican to receive the amazing Medal of Honor, baby. Just so you guys know, this is Puerto Rican history. You guys are not told how heroic we are. His friends said after the war, they never saw the grenade. They just saw him turning around and then a grenade explode, you know. And they, all 4 of them, owe their lives to Héctor Colón, Héctor Santiago Colón, Specialist Héctor Santiago Colón, who Richard Nixon himself on April 7th of 1970 gave his family the Medal of Honor. Isn't Puerto Rican heroism wonderful? We're amazing, bro. We're amazing Afro-Boricuas. We ain't gonna let our peoples go down. Especially, they were friends since he joined up, you know. They were friends for a whole year. And an amazing act to do. You know what I'm saying? Would you do that? You know, that's heroic, giving his life for his friends. So, today I would like to thank Specialist Héctor Santiago Colón from Salinas, Puerto Rico. Thank you, sir. We owe you, and all of the U.S. owes you, a debt of gratitude. Que viva Puerto Rico libre. Strictly historical sense of how amazing we are. Specialist Héctor Santiago Colón, thank you. And his family, thank you for his sacrifice and his heroic deed and his heroic actions in Quang Tri Province on Operation Jeb Stuart III. Thank you, sir. Que viva Puerto Rico libre.